Okay, hi everybody, welcome back to a new video. So today I'm going to be talking about probably something that not many people know about me, even some of the people closest to me. And this is my, I wouldn't call this a phobia because it's not on my mind all the time, but I am really scared of this one thing. I don't know why I'm like building up anticipation because you guys already saw the title, but anyways, today I'm going to be talking about my kind of, I don't know if you can call it a phobia, but my overthinking or like, I don't know. Okay, end of video. Bye-bye. No, but today I'm going to be talking about my phobia of fake friends. Now, this stemmed from many years ago in my childhood, and to be honest, it wasn't even a traumatic experience or shouldn't have had this effect. It's just, I guess I thought too much back then. I mean, I still do think too much, but I thought a lot about it, and then I just got really scared. I'm good at this game. Also, I haven't played Bed Wars or even been on my computer in a week, so this is my first time on in a week, so this is kind of scary. I'm kind of garbage at PvP, not gonna lie. Also, I'm sorry if my voice sounds kind of dead. I almost fell into the void there. Oh god. So yeah, so this stemmed from a few experiences I had quite a few years ago in elementary school. Yeah, I don't know how to play the game anymore. My game sense is just gone. Okay, yeah, so basically when I was in elementary school, I would consider myself, okay, obviously like not the smartest student, but I would consider myself a student who aced almost every test. Like elementary school was really easy for me, like easier than it should have been. And I would basically be able to do everything really easily, like taking half the times that it would take other students to do the stuff. I'm not saying I'm smart or anything because my grades now are disgusting, but it was really easy for me in elementary school. I'm not sure why it was only easy then. Alright, let's go, man. You wanna go? I would try butterfly clicking, but it's too hard to do it after I haven't played for so long. So anyways, yeah, so basically, it was, well, I wouldn't say well known, but like a lot of people knew that I could do the work really fast and efficiently. I just walked off again. So a lot of people knew that I could do the work really efficiently, and so basically they came to me for help for problems that they didn't understand. Now, okay. Again? Yeah, so they came to me for help for problems that they didn't understand, and eventually there were like a few of the, I would say, like, you know, the cool kids. I can't believe I just said that. That sounds so cliche. Are you? Okay, yeah, so basically what happened is they would come to me for help with assignments and stuff, and eventually a few of the popular kids in class became friends with me. And you know how there's always like that one popular girl in class who like she becomes friends with like the kind of slow kid or just the unpopular kid who doesn't understand much, and then she just like she makes fun of them behind their back, and she basically she's like she's like really nice with them, and everybody just laughs looking at her because they know that he doesn't understand, he or she. So that's basically what happened to me. They became friends with me just so I could help them out with their classwork or even their homework. And like, I'm not saying I ever did their homework for them, it's just I taught them a lot, or in class I helped them out a lot when I really shouldn't have been helping them because they were pretty much just using me. And this is pretty much where everything stemmed from. Okay, easy bad. So yeah, anyways, after that I came to realize that I was pretty much just being used. After one experience where I heard him making fun of me for only being able to do schoolwork and being like really dumb and everything else and stuff, and I don't know, it wasn't a big deal for me. It was just the fact that I thought these people were my close friends, I would say, because I helped them out a lot with their homework, and they gave me a place in their dumb society at the time. And you know, this was like in 2nd grade, what did I know, you know? And so basically, this is where it all started for me, and I started to become scared of having fake friends, so I never really made that many friends, you know, just like close friends. I was never really the social type, I would say. Like, yeah, I did have a few select friends that I hung out with, but really not that many. The other people were just, you know, people that you talk to from school and then don't care about otherwise. And so my parents always wondered why I had like not the same amount of friends as other kids, and they thought like I was socially awkward, which I would say in real life I'm not too socially awkward, like not as much as introverts and stuff. I wouldn't say I'm an introvert, but I also wouldn't say that I'm up to making friends everywhere, you know? Like I don't talk a lot. Oh my god, he just hit me through blocks. Do we have a hacker on our hands? No, I don't think he's cheating. I think he's just laggy or something. Yeah, so anyway, this lasted for pretty much my whole life, where I wouldn't make that many friends wherever I went. And then when I got into middle school, I started making quite a few more friends, I would say. but none of them close enough for me to like invite them to my birthday party or something. I don't know. But you know, I was just chilling. It kind of went down. I wasn't really thinking about it that much anymore, thinking about how people used me and stuff. And no way I'm saying that this was a traumatic experience or something. How do I do this? How do I manage to do this? That was not a smart career choice. I'm not saying that it was traumatic, I'm just saying that I thought about it way too much, and I don't know, I just kind of got scared of it. And so basically I kind of stopped thinking about it, but then it kind of came up again when I blew up on YouTube from the raid, and even before that. So I'm gonna give you guys a few experiences on how YouTube has made this entire thing worse for me, of like fake friends and people who just want you for, I wouldn't say clout, but people who just want to talk to you because of your sub count and not your actual personality. Oh my god, I make it sound like I have such a big ego in all my videos, but I hope you guys are taking away what I want you to take away from this, and not that I'm an egoistic person. So basically, I was always the type of person that would talk to my community the most I could. Like, I'm pretty interactive with my community, I would say. Like, I talk a lot in my Discord just with people, and after making that video about the fake YouTube personality, I pretty much have been myself in the Discord, though it might still be a little bit blunted, because I don't want to ruin my image completely. You know, I have been more of myself, and not just extremely family friendly and a nice Bedwars content creator, I don't know. So yeah, I have been myself more recently, and basically, I've always tried to keep in touch with my community or talk to them a lot. Oh, that was nasty. And basically what happens is, when people see that I interact a lot with my community, and they see that I want to talk to the people who watch my videos, and I want to have fun with them. There were a lot of people who would constantly DM me, and were like, oh my god, you seem like a cool person, like, could you be my friend? And, like, could we play Bedwars together? And, like, I didn't get that many of those DMs before, so I used to think it was really cool, but basically, there were a few people where— hold up. Butterfly clicking OP? Exposed? I said that in my last video too. I don't know what's with me in saying that sentence. Butterfly clicking OP exposed. But yeah, so I'm not gonna say the name of him or her who did this, but basically I met them about 3 or 4 months ago, and you know, they were a Bedwars content creator with around— actually, I don't even want to say the sub count. They're a Bedwars content creator, let's just say that. And basically their channel was involved in some sort of drama or some sort of controversy with a bunch of other people in his or her friend group. And this was at a time where I was like, oh my god, people like randos DMing you is really cool, like they know your channel, oh my god, so cool. I almost walked off again. Is there a bed here? Yeah, there is. Blue's probably gonna get me though. Move over to the back here. You can— okay. Alright, Blue, let's go. Oh, you have sharpness. Let's not go. I'm still going. Ah, okay. Yeah, so this man's, or woman's, was like, they talked to me, they played some Bedwars with me, they asked me for some tips about YouTube, you know, just normal stuff that you'd see in the DMs of two friends or whatever. And then they— see, the videos were getting dislike spammed, so every time they uploaded, they kept on asking me to shout out their videos in my community, and they kept on asking me to basically promote their channel and get my supporters to like their videos, because they said it made them feel horrible that their videos were getting so many dislikes. And basically, I went with it, you know, I felt bad for them. I was like, okay, they make— I wouldn't say good, they make average Bedwars content, and their channel is pretty much getting demolished by these haters or bots spamming. So I shouted out his or her videos a few times, and basically we were pogging. He said, well, I'm pretty sure they didn't even say thank you, they were just like, okay, cool. And then, like, it's not like I wanted to thank you, it's just that it seemed a little bit strange, you know, that this person kept on, like, every video they uploaded, they kept on asking for a shout out. They were like, oh, my video won't get recommended, and if I get this many dislikes, then I'll be sad. And I completely accepted that. I was like, you know what, let's help this man's out, you know? I have a community, I'm here to help people out. And I was like, okay, cool. And then we were kind of vibing. And when I got community posts after I got raided, and after I got 1k subs, this man, every day, he would DM me saying, they would DM me being like, could you give me a shout out on community posts? It would really help out my channel, and I make good Bedwars content and stuff. And at that point, I was becoming really hesitant, because it was, like— I was starting to think a lot about it again, because at the time I was getting tons of DMs that were like, hey yo, can you shout me out? It'd be really cool, like you'd be my best friend and stuff like that. I got a ton of DMs like that, and basically it was making me think about if I was being used a little bit. And then I realized that the behavior of all those people was also just like the behavior of this quote friend that I had. And so I refused to give them a shout out for a little bit. I wanted to see what would happen and if they were actually my friend to be my friend. And for me, I just walked off for like the 5th game in a row. So I wanted to see if this person is my friend like for me, or if they were my friend just for the shout out. And after I was like, alright man, like, your videos are extremely average, like, you're not getting dislike spammed as much anymore, why do you still want a shout out? And he was like begging me, and then they kept begging, and then, after I refused to give them a shout out for a while, and it was clear that I wasn't gonna give them a shout out, they sent me a DM saying, you know, it seems like the only reason you DM me anymore is just for a shout out. And, the person started talking about how ever since my channel blew up, I've been acting more different and more egotistical, and just like I'm better than everybody else that was in the community before. And like I didn't care about my early supporters, which is completely fake. I care about everybody who watches my videos or supports me. At least I think. If I do seem egotistical, then make sure to tell me. I'll try to improve on anything I can. And basically they started telling me about how I'd been acting different toward my fans, and how I seemed like more proud and more, I wouldn't say sure of myself because that sounds like a positive thing, but I just seemed smug about it, you know, like, oh my god, look, I blew up, not you, L moment. And basically that really got in my head, which I realized I probably shouldn't have let that in my head before. And yeah, that really got into my head, and I started thinking about if I was really becoming this horrible and different person, just because my channel blew up, and if I was hurting the people around me. Which is something that's constantly in my head. And yeah, basically that got me thinking a lot, and I really thought about it, and I felt like maybe I was like maybe there was something wrong with me, and I was being really rude and egotistical, I can spell, I mean, speak, woman, children, men, watermelon pie. But yeah, that really got to my head, and I started thinking, and then this person, like, I was still, of course, I was scared of fake friends and stuff. No! And so I still didn't give them a shout out, regardless of whatever was going on in my head about my personality and whether I was becoming a horrible person. And this person later sent me a DM saying, it's obvious you don't care about me or any of your fans that were here before you blew up. It's obvious that basically they said that it's obvious that you're just using, they accused me of using them, which made no sense at all because I had never asked them for anything. Like, whatever tips they gave me on YouTube was, I didn't really use them. I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And so yeah, basically, I didn't give them a shout out, and they started talking about how I used them, and it's so obvious that I don't care about him or her, anybody else in my community, and, you know, I just make content for the sake of getting clout and stuff like that. And that made me very sad. And I did think about that a lot. I think way too much about things like that. This was new to me, getting this, oh my god. And it didn't make me feel good, I would say. Yeah, I'm losing this fight 100%, unless I don't. Yeah, I lost this fight 100%. So yeah, I later thought about it, and after a really long time of thinking, I realized that I was the one being kind of manipulated, and I didn't really realize it then, and it's not a traumatic experience or anything, it's just none of the things that they said about me were true, I don't think, unless you guys think it's true. If you do think I'm really egotistical, then please comment down below, but I really do care about the people that watch my videos, and I wasn't gonna let this person judge it for me, and yeah. Okay, so that was pretty much all I had to say. It's not really a big video idea, I just kind of wanted to speak about some of the things that have been troubling me in my past and stuff, and yeah.